The way I look at it, honey, I'm 100% that girl. I am who I think I am. And you are too. If you part of the chosen ones, baby, you already know who you are. You know whose you are. And God already knew what he created was perfect. He said, I created you in my image. And see, that's what I'm saying. We created in God's image. Therefore, we move like God. We do things like God, baby. We be creating. And see, when it comes to these folks who think that just because they see things in the forefront of how we have prospered and had great success, we have great success, that we ain't never went through nothing, honey, you must don't know that Yeshua went through the most. But he was still the chosen one. David went through the most. He was still chosen. Joseph, honey, they tried to bury him alive, baby. He still was chosen. And see, just because they don't see the things we went through, just because they don't see the struggle, don't mean we didn't go through it, baby. The struggle is real, but God is real. Type in the comments, God is realer. Period. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy because when people who don't like you see you struggling, they start to think that what they prayed or wished upon your life actually was from them. It's not that. We all have to go through something in order to get through a test so that we can have a testimony. Clock that T. Clock it, baby. I'm trying to tell y'all, these testimonies be too real. That's why I want y'all to tell your story. Don't be afraid to tell what you done went through, even though you know your enemies. They looking for what you done went through. They looking for you to say, oh, I'm so sad. I can't get through this. I don't know what to do. They waiting to see that. That's why they be watching. That's why they be watching. They waiting to see what you say about your struggle. Tell them. Speak it out. Because your test is your testimony. It ain't got nothing to do with these folks. So no matter what they bringing against you, no matter what spells they putting up on you, no matter what graveyard they going to, it ain't got nothing to do with them. It was part of the plan. Whatever we went through was part of the purpose. Just to get us to where we at today. Hope that helps. But listen, baby. And then another thing. I want you to know that all things work together for the good of them that love God and who are called according to his plan and purpose. And I freaking mean that. I'm telling you, it all works out. Just because you lost your loved one, just because you went through the things of losing people and losing things does not mean anything. I mean, it's already in the plan and purpose. It's all going to work out. It always does. Look back over your life in the past, baby, when you was younger, baby. Look back. I guarantee you it all worked out because you still here, bitch. Okay? Type in the comments. I'm still here. I'm still here, baby. I'm still here. So no matter what they're putting you through or think they're putting you through, okay? No matter what it is, baby, trust and believe that it's all gonna work out. I want you to know that you never ever have to worry. And see, this is me being very sentimental to you. I want you to know you never have to worry. You don't have to worry about the things that you're going through. Just because you went through it and you feel the lowest at times, and sometimes it's like you go from here to there. You like 1 minute you happy and the next minute you sad. The next minute you happy again. The next minute you flourishing. The next minute you down and out. It's all working out for your good, regardless. Yeah, them enemies, you know, they be laughing at our ass, especially when we going through stuff. When we go through things, baby, they be sitting there laughing, hee and caca, I'm telling you, gossiping and everything. They all be in a group together, laughing at the chosen ones, laughing at us. But the thing about it is, they didn't realize that God never left us nor forsaken us. He's never left us. I don't care how deep these people get, because they will join groups so that they can be top tier. Because you know, these groups that they form, they become a part of high society, right? So it's the groups are in different cities, in different states, and they all can click together and pray against you, right? Because it's a group, it's a community, it's a big old organization of them. But they still failed to realize that you all by yourself, with the help of the Most High God, listen, still will win. You will win the war. It doesn't even matter. They know this. Why do you think they come together? Why do you think they join these organizations? Some of these people, they joined the organization simply because they seen how you as their sibling, or you as their mother, you as their father, you as their cousin, whatever you are to them, are flourishing without joining these societies, because it's on you. It's in you. It's not what's, baby, it's not what's on you. It's what's in you. It was always in you from the time of birth. Before you even made it here out of your mother's womb, God already knew the purpose and the plans that he had for your life. So why do you think they have to come together? It's already on in you. It's on you and in you. This is why they feel like, okay, if I join this group, maybe I will feel chosen. See, they join the groups because it makes them feel like they're a part of something, like somebody's backing them up on everything that they're doing. So therefore, if they call out your name and they put your name on that altar, they feel like they can take you out. Therefore, they can be put in. And they can receive you, that they would be looked at as the generational curse breaker. That they will be seen as the chosen one, as the golden child of the family. That's what it's all about. Like, let's take them out. Because if we take them out the equation, it won't be no competition. See, because all the while, they in a silent competition with themselves. That's really what it is. They're in a competition with themselves. They don't know how to act because they can't do it all by themselves. But when it comes to you, you stand alone with God. Okay? You stand firm with God. You stand boldly with God. Yes, you do. You standing by yourself is what it looks like on the outside looking in. It looks like you're by yourself. So therefore they say, oh, you ain't got no friends. She ain't got no friends. Don't nobody like her. Don't nobody even want to hang with her. Don't nobody even want to be around them. He's not even invited to the party. Like, he's not even invited. Like, what makes them think he's not even a part of us? Like, that's what your family be like. We don't even like them. We always excommunicate them. It's just funny to them because it's so funny to them because they laugh about how they bring like different celebrations together and want to invite you, right? But then they're laughing because they're looking at you like, dang, okay, I'm glad we didn't invite them. Baby, we was never going to invite them anyway, but it did not matter because you was already established in your purpose before they even came to this earth. It didn't matter because you was always invited to be a chosen one. It was no invitation. There was no invitation, baby. You was already established. Clap. You was already there. It didn't even matter, okay? Because you didn't have to form any groups. You were just already chosen before you came here by yourself. If you came in the world with a twin or triplets, whatever, y'all were already chosen. And you got people out here that's so damn jealous of your life that they're willing to form groups in these cliques and come against you to stop you from being high vibrational. 12:12 on the clock. It's 12:12, baby. PM, yes, AM. It's 12:12 AM right now. Type 12:12 in the comments, honey. We were already predestined. That should make you feel so good about yourself that these folks got to have all these people against you, but little old you, baby, you thriving regardless. You ain't dead yet, okay? Because like I said, they went to the graveyards. They cursed you. They did all this stuff, but you still here and everything works out for you. When they wanted you to be homeless, God said, no, baby, I'm about to intervene. When they wanted you to be dead, God said, I'm intervening, honey. When they wanted you to be broke, busted, and disgusted, God said, I'm intervening. I'm here. I ain't leaving my chosen one. I already called them and I already ordered grace and mercy to follow them all the days of their life. So don't even worry about it. You ain't got to worry about none of these groups because really what they are groupies. They form groups, but they all your groupies. Yeah, period. Type in the comments. They just a groupie. They just a groupie. They don't know nothing about the chosen ones. They look at us and think that we got it easy, but we came out on top because we went through the mud. What they say, take me through there, honey. And just because you went through it don't mean nothing because, baby, it only made you stronger. What they say, well, don't kill you, make you stronger. What? What was it? Yes, honey, you what don't mess you up, what makes you stronger. It all was for the purpose. That's why I love my life. I mean, like, sometimes I be tripping. But like I said, I love my life because, see, when I look back over the things that God did for me, it makes me so happy. It makes me want to shout. It makes me shout to the Lord all the way through, because I love God for the things that he's done for me. But I also love God because he's always been there. I love God because he sent his son to die for me, baby. Okay, what person you know gonna send somebody that's close to them, their own son, to die for them, to be unalive for them? What person you know gonna do that? Ain't nobody about to give up their own child if they really love their child, baby. But he loved his child so much, but that he loved us so much that he gave up his son that he really loved so much to die for us. Baby, I'm special. I'm chosen. I don't know what these folks be thinking about, but baby, we is chosen. We Gucci over here. We live in the finest of best of life. I'm talking about the wealthiest. I don't care. Like, if you ain't got no money, if you ain't got none of that, okay, you still are the wealthiest person on this earth just because of that. Because he sent his only son to die for us, okay? Because he still walks with us and guides us. And he says, yea, though I walk through the valley. Look, we say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will feel no evil. Because thou with me. See, when he with us, baby, we be feeling so damn strong. We be feeling big boss, big bank tank, okay, baby? We walk into the bank like this mine. This whole bank is mine because my father owns this bank. Baby, we walking up in that bitch like, baby, we own this already. Like, what is you talking about? Hand me my money. Hand me my, look, applying for the loan, it's yours. You ain't in see, but when it comes to God, you ain't nothing gotta be loaned to you. He gonna make it be yours already. He will cause men to give into your bosom. He will cause things to work out for you that you didn't even know. He will cause your enemies. See, the enemy, that your enemies, they build up this wealth. But see, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for us. And I love that, because we be sitting here seeing these evil people thriving. And you be like, how come the evil people are still thriving? Because all they doing is taxing it up. They collecting. They getting it all so that we can get it. It will be wealth transfer. The enemy has to give back everything they stole from us. They stole your time. They stole your energy. They stole things from you. They talked about you and stole, look, what is it called? Your reputation. They stole your reputation. For one, they tried to steal your reputation. So God giving you all that back in a lump sum. And when I say press down, shake it together, the overflowing, overflowing, baby, it's all yours. Who told you that your enemy succeeded over you? You better not ever think that shit no more. You better not ever think that. Just because it feel like your enemy succeeded against you because they thriving on this earth. Baby, the enemy, do you remember when the enemy came to Yeshua and said, baby, I will give you the world if you jump off this cliff. I will give you this if you eat this bread. I will give you that. Baby, the enemy offers, but he also taketh away. And it don't be fair. See, God gives and he takes away and he replaces it. The enemy gives and he takes it away and he just laughs at your ass. Like, baby, I'm coming after your ass. Y'all seen them? Look, did y'all see on TikTok, baby? Did y'all see this woman? Who was the girl? Kanika Jenkins, okay? Did y'all see that? How her mom took that money and now it's all gone. Now she want to speak out. She took that money. Now that the energy after her ass, because you don't take what the devil gives you. You take what God gives you. You supposed to be getting justice for that baby. You supposed to be getting justice for that child so that she could have the life where she need to be on the other side so she could rest in peace. But that baby ain't going to rest until something happens and something has to break. See, because she was definitely a chosen one. She was chosen. And see, whatever happened through all of that, like I said, now that this woman took that money for that child to be quiet, to be hush hush, zip your mouth, yeah, that girl is coming back to hunt that ass. And that's what I'm saying. These folks be all up in these graveyards. They don't understand, if they did get rid of a chosen one, the chosen one gonna hunt them. And it's just gonna be like how Judas was. Remember how Judas chased it, baby, them demons chased his ass till he got rid of himself. Yeshua didn't have to do nothing. He didn't have to even call Judas his name. He says, it's the one that's going to kiss me on my cheek. He didn't say no names because, baby, he was not trying to give no type of accolades to Judas, baby. Do you hear me? He wasn't trying to give nothing to, his names did not need to be spoke. Y'all know how they be, like when they say on Coco, the movie Coco, that, you know, it's a cartoon movie, Coco, you know, they say if you keep the name alive and you keep their pictures, they would still be okay in the spiritual realm on the other side. Baby, Judas was not spoke of because he would not be remembered like that. Even though I'm speaking his name now, but I'm just saying, it's just literally God was like, baby, you're gonna be remembered, and there's gonna be, in the place where you die, it's gonna be called the what was it called, the Mount of Death or something, a hill of death, something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but it's something. It was named that because that motherfucker kid jumped. He did what he did, and he's no longer here because he came against he came against Yeshua and the Most High God. Like, trust and believe that these folks, their names don't even have to be spoke. Okay, they're just known as the people that just, whew, all they want to do is be here and receive the things of this world. They want things to work out for them in the world. It's worldly things, and they want money. It's greed and everything. It's all of that. But when it comes to us, all we want to do is spread the love. We want to spread this word. Like, whatever we going through, baby, we want to spread it out and let people know that you can get through whatever you need to go through. Like I said, y'all already know I lost a son. I lost one of my sons, okay, 2-3 years ago. Finna be 3. Trust me. If I can get through it, you can. And I always used to, say that, like, my life is a living testimony. I had kids at an early age, and I would tell the young girls that were attracted to me to, they were inspired. They were inspired by me. I would let them know, listen, don't look at my life. You don't want to go through what I went through. You want your life to be easier. So look at my life as a testimony of, like, don't do that. And I always ask God to use me in such a way that where people will see that you don't do that. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Because what I do, I'm in God's perfect will. Don't do what I did. Because that might not be the will for your life. Your life's supposed to be simpler. But see, he gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. So therefore, I'm here. I'm in it to win it, baby. I'm in it with them. And y'all better be too. I'm going to try to keep going and keep being in it to win it, because can't nobody ever take you out of this place without the help of God. Like, without God's approval. You here, and everything going to keep going according to his plan. And you are the divine chosen one. You are purposed for this life. So remember, whatever you went through, it was always supposed to be that way. You coming up out of this. You better get ready. Baby, you better get ready to shout and jump for joy and see that those blessings that you've been waiting for are here for you to stay. And that's period. All right, make sure you guys give to the channel. Super thanks. What else? Cashapp $DivaTV, PayPal. Man, I want to thank everybody that's been blessing this channel. Oh my God, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you don't understand, your blessings have blessed me, because y'all already know rent be due, and the holidays are here. Got kids I got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Things are going on that you don't know, but whatever you're giving, I know God has been touching your heart. And if you would like to give to this channel today, make sure you do so by looking in the description bar below and, sending your girl a blessing, okay? I love y'all so much. I love that for y'all. Because when you bless me, you're blessing God. And God's going to bless you 10 times, 100 times more. Trust me that. Because I pray for each and every one of you guys. All right, peace and blessings. I love y'all. Mwah.